So I thought I would do you a random read, seeing as how you've been so good and so accepting of the weekly ones. It has made my life so much easier, thank you. So we're going to find a card as a significator. Your significator is the card that represents the day, the person, the situation. So pick out one that means that, if you're doing it for someone else, or say if you want to concentrate on finances, career, whatever, find a card that represents that. We just go with what Spirit gives us. But you can control the cards, you can ask questions. It's very simple. So again, this is the Neptune energy of today. I've just done a video on the astrology. So this is the Neptune energy. Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio, you should have quite a dreamy day. Don't be careful not to get carried away with it though. It could be about water sign children. It's small offers of love and communications of love, but I do sometimes wonder if this child loves themselves more than they love anyone else. This is my narcissist card sometimes, but it's not reversed, so we'll give him a chance. And there is Narcissus in the picture, so it does worry me slightly. Because this offer of love isn't a mature one. It's something very immature and could be grounded in your inner childhood. Because the next card we've got is an ending of a close family situation. The family unit may end. There may be depression. And it's because we are being blocked by this toxic energy. Now sometimes this isn't always toxic, but it does rule people who care too much about what other people think, who are being manipulated. And you may be doing the manipulating without even realising it, because some people do. Narcissists don't realise what they're doing, very rarely realise what they're doing, but you will be kind to get something you want, instead of being kind because you genuinely are. It's about contracts, which we had, I believe, in the daily read. It is Capricorn energy, so look to where that is in your chart. It's those born on the 15th, living or past it for your diary and address. Now, those born on the 15th are always toxic. This is also Pan. He plays, he likes to enjoy life. He doesn't mean any harm, but he does cause trouble a lot. So it's about sex, it's about partying, it's about overindulgence, but doing it in a manipulative way so that you don't offend the wider society, the external public life. It's keeping up with the Joneses. It's just being manipulated by society. Very good card. The thing that cannot be changed is someone has to face that Pandora's box, which we've talked about before, or that can of worms that needs to be opened. Because with that comes chaos, yes, and drama, yes, which today we could have, but also hope, healing and freedom. So the freedom from this toxic situation. So we have 15 negative, 17 positive. It's Aquarius energy. It rules the ankles and the legs. It is about groups and the wider society. Again, but you have to face this, whatever it is, head on. The root of the problems is probably the lockdown, but it is Virgo card. It's hospital doors swinging to and fro. It's problems with the abdomen, the intestines. It's those born on the 9 or the 27th. It is the health services, but it is also being trapped by material wealth. You are not listening to spirit. You are not on your true path. The root of, in the past, there was a settlement of a long-standing problem that you thought gave you a new beginning. It may be the end of a health issue, things coming out of the closet, and you rose like the phoenix from something. So those born on the 20th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So something gave you a lift. And in the immediate future, there is a new beginning that Spirit wants you to take. This is your wand. You can make your own magic. And boys, if that's you, yes, you can make your own magic. With Pan there and the wand, it suggests some sort of encounter of a sexual nature. It's passion. It's also Aries energy. It's new beginnings. It's a gift from Spirit. It could be a one-night stand or the conception of a child. See, but somebody in the present is in denial about a change that needs to be made. Something has to crumble so that the new can come. And there's your Neptune energy of today. So the illusions have to be stripped away so that you can put this situation into reality. Those born on the 16th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Now, I did tell you that around the 14th, 15th and 16th of this month, we are going to have some more planetary activity. And that is probably what this is, because we've got the 15th, 16th and 17th. In the emotional life, we have a Cancer, we have a new vehicle, we have two people born 1966, plus or minus 12 February to February. We have those born on the 7th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way, as are the 25th. This is control issues. It's also moving forward to success if you stay focused on your dreams. Fear, hopes and fears is the truth. So someone fears the truth, someone hopes for the truth, clarity, and cutting through the bullshit and getting to the point. And the outcome will be a massive argument. Do you want to win or do you want to be happy? Because you're going to come into a conflict here, which Spirit are telling me is that someone is going to put you on the spot to tell the truth. Or half of you, because half of you are on the other side. Someone is put on the spot to tell the truth. And rather than tell the truth, they want to win this argument. So they don't tell the truth. They say what the other person wants to hear. Because winning the argument is more important than the truth. And if you do that, you can never move on. It may be arguments about child, the paternity of a child even. But this is somebody who's willing to cut the nose off to spite the face, and it could get violent. There will be no winners in this argument, and everyone will regret them. So, expect it. I said, didn't I, drama in the astrological video, what I made, the little one. Drama. People will love making drama. Yeah, so we've got a split here. Somebody is separated from someone they love, or someone is about to separate, because they've come to a fork in the road. There's no going back to the way things were, and they have to choose now what to do, what's next. The trouble is that somebody's holding on too tight to them, trying to control the situation, the outcome of a situation, the old way of doing things. They don't want to let go. And if you don't let go, then what will happen is no communication, no passion, no movement forwards. The root of the problems is heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. Separation because of the lockdown, I think. People coming between you and another. In the past, someone turned their back on you in love, over emotional, possibly this comes from childhood where your father walked out and you have inner issues. Your inner child has issues because you have abandonment issues. But that's going really deep, and I wouldn't know unless it was a private read. But it's somebody who abandoned you. In the immediate future, you are moving forward from stormy waters to calmer ones. That Six of Swords came up twice in the daily read, so I know it's important. Somebody is prepared to move on. They want to leave the storms of the past behind and move forward to calmer waters. But there we have the fire sign, immature, acts without thinking, but this time it's not taking any action whatsoever. Again, we have those born 1966 plus or minus 12, February to February. This is Jack the lad that comes and goes when he feels like it, and he's not taking any action. It's not communicating, not doing nothing. So again, we've got the Ten of Cups. In the emotional life, we may have come to the end of a road, or we may actually be finding our bliss. That's the Neptune energy today, really. The trine with Scorpio, Venus, trine to Neptune. It's shit or bust time, really. I think you could be living in a dream world and not realise the reality of the situation. It really is, because you hope and fear that only one of you, because there's 10 there and 5 there, only one of you really feels this love. You've played your part in a disappointment. It was a massive disappointment. Not to say that you was to blame, but you played your part in it. And you've got to stop crying over spilt milk, stop looking at the past and dwelling on the past, and move forwards. Cross that bridge. It's time. Because again, and they will not, they've doubled up the same card at the end result. You cannot avoid this conflict. It will happen at some point. So Spirit is saying to you, it's better to get it over now. Like I said, I have the scenario of 2 people, and one of them has a chance to actually speak their truth, which will bring them out of this toxic situation. But if they do, they've lost the argument. So do you want to be happy, or are you more bothered about winning? Somebody wants to cut their nose off to spite their own face so that they win. That's all they want. No one will win this because everyone will regret it. There could be a Leo in this situation. You're fighting the demons within and without. And a mother energy. Somebody in uniform, somebody generous with finances, somebody who likes the good life. And you need to control this. Those born on the 8th or the 26th, living or past it for your diary and address, massively important. Yeah. So once again, we've got the spy, lies, deceit and theft. A fire sign female who is seeing her ass, really. She's demanding and she expects. There is no reciprocity in this situation. There's no give and take. Yeah, that lady there, she's just been spun round. Where is she? This one. She's unreliable, unpredictable, and no longer generous. Like a grizzly bear. The root of the problems is a house move or the home and family life or a celebration. In the past, there is the lying deceiver, the smiler with a knife, someone that feigns loyalty, faithfulness and love. You're living in a dream world, which is the Neptune energy of today. Wanting to come out of the loneliness. You could be lonely in a room full of people. You could be a bird in a gilded cage. Losing half of what you had. Again, they've doubled up the tower. So that's twice we've got the tower. Those born on the 16th in denial, negative energy. Avoiding the crumbling. Hopes and fears are a new love, a new beginning, the prospect of happiness. Something is ending. There could be a passing. Someone feels like they've been stabbed in the back, but you will get over it. That's what Spirit is saying. So, a definite ending to something is needed. But so far, the denial is still there. Living in a dream world. Today's astrology. Watch the Leo King video and you'll know exactly what's going on. Yeah, resilience. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. You may be hanging on to something that isn't, like I said, hanging on for grim death, refusing to release something that no longer serves you. So, anyway, resilience is the ability to withstand the challenges and difficulties which we all experience on life's journey. The ability to have these experiences and learn how to better manage these situations if presented with them again is the real art of resilience. Resilience empowers us to become confident and to trust and understand that we have the will and the knowledge to manage any circumstances. Whilst embroiled in a situation, we find it hard to comprehend where our strength will come from. However, somehow we connect to an inner knowing and we understand the wisdom gained from such circumstances. It only adds to the richness of our life's journey. You have the strength of will and stamina to see this through to the end, however painful it may be. You are reaching new limits within yourself which you never thought you could survive. It's been such a hard time and with very little reward to keep you motivated to continue the fight. The battle was unavoidable and you put up a good fight, but now it's time to walk away and heal yourself from the wounds you sustained. It's almost over, and in a few more days there will be a resolution to this issue. The key to this experience is to ensure you find time to mend your broken spirit, soothe your battered soul, and once you begin to self-nurture, you will wonder what all the fuss was about in the first place. So, I hope you got something from that, but I felt it was needed. Thanks for listening.